Hey everybody, this is Dead Winter Dead, and welcome to Far Cry Primal. Today I'm going to just do a quick first impressions of this game and address some of the issues that have been kind of swirling around the internet. Full disclaimer, I am really enjoying this game, but then again, I was one of those people that really enjoyed Far Cry 3 as well as Far Cry 4. So right out the gate, if you did not enjoy Far Cry 3 or 4, you will probably not enjoy this title. It is very, very much the same type of game, obviously a different setting, but a lot of the animations and a lot of the game mechanics are stripped straight from Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 3. There's resource management, resources that you find in the world, a little bit of crafting. Obviously there are no vehicles because of the setting. There are essentially 4 weapons. You've got your club, your spear, your bow and arrow, and a sling, as well as a couple of unique type of throwing weapons. There's a firebomb as well as a berserker bomb, which makes your enemies go crazy, and then a bee bomb, which makes, you know, a big swarm of bees hit your enemy. So there's a lot of fun to be had here. I've been having a lot of fun. I'm about 7 hours in so far, and I think I played it 5 hours straight when it first released, which was yesterday. And now I want to quickly address some of the issues surrounding performance. Many of you may know, some of you may not. Big gaming YouTuber, Total Biscuit, he did a pre-release review of this title and then a post-release performance review of the title, and they were not favorable. He obviously has a huge beast computer. I think he said it cost him about $7 grand. He's got a couple Titans in it, and he was not pulling the type of performance that he thought he should be pulling for this game. Myself, I have two 970s. I have a pretty high-end computer. It's not what you would call a $7,000 computer, obviously, but it's a high-end machine, and I am running it on very high, which is one step below ultra, and I'm getting consistent 60 frames per second. It rarely, if ever, dips. In some places, it even goes as high as 71, 72 frames per second. I did play it on ultra for a little bit, and I was able to get it 60 frames per second when there's no action on the screen, but then once things start to get a little bit hectic, it dips down to about 52, between the 52 and 56 range. So I'm getting decent performance, and the game is beautiful. The game looks really, really, really nice. So for those of you who are worried about performance issues, it's not as bad as Total Biscuit may have made it sound out. He obviously has, he has certain standards that he likes, games to be released in, as do most of us. And I think that he was just disappointed that he wasn't getting over 100 frames per second running it with everything maxed out. But, as we know, PCs are fickle machines. You can have someone with a $7,000 machine having performance issues, and then you can have someone who's got a $900 machine having no performance issues. So you just don't know. Also, bear in mind that this title just released. NVIDIA did not have drivers ready for the release when it came out. They did come out late yesterday, and there was a post-1 patch. So there is some performance improvement, but some people are also reporting none at all. When I downloaded the NVIDIA patch, I did get a little bit of an uptick in improvement, but by a little bit I mean 4 to maybe 5 frames per second. And that's about it. So you don't need a beast rig to run this game, but you are going to need something on the high end, high mids, or high end to run this game smoothly and to have all the bells and whistles on. So I just want to put that out there because I know that there's a lot of people who based their purchase on what Total Biscuit said, and it seems to be an isolated incident with his dual Titans. There is not SLI support for this, I believe, yet, but I've been able to force SLI through the NVIDIA panel, and I'm not quite sure if it's working, but I did see a little bit of performance increase. But then again, once NVIDIA gets on the ball and releases a second set of drivers, which will hopefully be soon, we will see a marked increase in performance for our machines. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to be putting out a few more Far Cry Primal videos just to kind of show you some of the funny stuff. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on in the world. It's very dense. It's very alive. And it's pretty well done. but it's nothing new. Hope you guys enjoyed this. My name's Dead Winter Dead. Thanks for watching.